Hey crew, what's up? Today we are going to do a full body workout. So you are going to need a few different sets of weights and a yoga mat and some water. So go get your stuff and we're going to get warmed up. All right, so let's just start with a march in place. We're just gonna get the legs nice and warm. Today we're gonna hit a full body. So we're gonna work our legs, we're gonna work our arms, and we're gonna target the core. Let's take that stance a little wide. Good. All right, let's take it up to a hamstring curl. Start adding some arms in here, opening up the chest and back. Let's bring those knees up, nice big arm reaches overhead. And then let's do some heel digs in the front, crisscrossing the arms, alternating which arm goes on top here, squeezing the chest, opening it up. All right, some big circles. And reverse. Good. All right, we're gonna take those feet wide. Just gonna nice and gently lunge side to side. Just kind of getting those inner thighs warmed up, warming up the glutes. Couple more. Good. All right, nice little light jog. Just get the blood flowing here, the body all nice and warm, especially if you're doing this workout first thing in the morning. Want to get things moving. All right, give me a fake skip. Nice and light on your feet, use those arms. And some jumping jacks. Low impact if you need it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, so like I mentioned before, make sure you have your weights handy and a yoga mat. We're not gonna need it for our first set of moves, but you will need it after that. So I'll give you a second to go get your stuff and then let's get to it. Okay, so our first 3 moves are going to be a leg, an upper body, and a core move. So we're gonna start with your basic squat. So if you want to incorporate dumbbells, you're gonna hold them by your side. You're going to squat it down, pressing the knees out, chest and head up, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Move number 2, we're gonna hinge at the waist. We want a nice flat back, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna bring our weights in front of us and we're gonna do reciprocating rows. So as one starts to come down, the other one starts to come up. What I want you to watch for is that you're not swinging that upper body as we're moving through that movement. Last move we're gonna do in this little sequence is going to be a wood chop. So we're gonna hold our dumbbell this way. We're gonna start here. We're gonna come across. We're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna go the other side. Come across, down, here. Same thing here. We're not moving the hips. We're working through the core. All right, so get your weights that you're gonna need for those if you are using some, and let's do this. All right, so we're gonna start with those squats first. So I'm gonna go with my heaviest weight. We're gonna sit it down and squeeze on the way up. Pressing the knees out, chest and head is up. Beautiful. Hugging through that rib cage, not allowing those weights to pull us forward, keeping that chest open and strong. You got it. 10 seconds to go. I hope you've picked a weight here that's heavy and challenging. and rest. Nice. All right, we got those reciprocating rows. We're gonna go right into it. Ready, flat back. Here we go. So as one comes up, one comes down. You'll notice my elbows are tucked in, rubbing along the rib cage. Nice. Squeezing through the back. Hips are not moving. Upper body, the only thing that's moving is those arms and through those shoulder blades. You got it. 5 seconds. Nice. Okay, carefully put those down. We need 1 dumbbell for our wood chops. We're starting here. Ready? Up, down, across. So we want a nice, tight core. That's it. Lock it in. Ground yourself into the floor. Good. Squeeze it. I want you to think about lifting that weight through your core rather than with your arms. Almost there. Nice. Okay, we've got a break. You guys take it. I'm gonna show you what our next moves are. So we are gonna need our mat for this one. So have that handy. So our first move that we're gonna do is we're gonna come into a lunge position. We're gonna lunge, and then we're gonna lift. And we're gonna lunge, and we're gonna lift. All right? Next, we're gonna do a chest fly in a hip up. So we're here. And then lastly, we have our core move. We're gonna hold our dumbbells up overhead, and we're just gonna march in place, okay? All right, so grab what you need. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna stay on one side. We're gonna lunge it back, lunge it forward. Nice and tall, lean. Good. You do not have to hold weights for this one. I want you to try to keep those hips facing forward. One more lean. Nice. All right, take it down on the floor. We've got our chest flies in our hip up position. Laying back, thumbs up, open, and squeeze. So we're squeezing the glutes. We are driving through the heels. We have a slight bend in the elbows. We're bringing those weights directly over our chest, like we're hugging a big tree. Right from the bottom, I want you to think about squeezing that chest. Breathe. Don't let those bums fall. Rest. All right. We're gonna take weights overhead, march it out. Here we go. This one is slow and controlled. If you need to, you can switch to one. You can also just put your arms up, okay? You decide where you need to be. I want you to try to keep a 90-degree with that leg. And every time that leg comes up, I want you to drive through the core and squeeze the glute on the supporting leg. Rest. Awesome. Okay, grab a sip of water. I'm gonna show you our next 3 moves. So we're gonna do that lunge and lift again on the other side. And then we're gonna do a W curl. We're gonna come up, we're gonna turn it out, we're gonna go down. We're gonna come up, bring it in, and go down. All right, and then lastly, we are gonna do side leans with dumbbells, okay? All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way for now. Get ready, lunge and lift. Here we go. So the goal is to not open this up. We want to keep chest and hip facing the floor. Core tight. Good. Lots of balance work here. If you need to, you can keep that foot lightly on the ground. Rest. Beautiful. Okay, W curls. Here we go. It's up, open, and down. I think I'm gonna stick with my hip here. We want to challenge ourselves, but keep our form good. So no body rocking. Not dropping the weights down fast, nice and slow and controlled. Keeping the elbows tucked in. That's it. Nice. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Rest. Okay, we're gonna do those side leans. So I'm gonna stick with this weight. Get ready. Here we go. I want you to think rib cage to hip. I don't want you to think teeter-totter, okay? We're in control. We're squeezing and we're pulling. We're squeezing and we're pulling. Make sure that that shoulder's not coming forward. Keep the chest nice and tall and open. Beautiful. Hugging through the rib cage. You got it. Nice. All right, rest. Next up, I will show you our 3 moves. We are gonna hold a dumbbell between the legs. We're gonna go wide. We're gonna squat, and we're gonna come back up, okay? So that's move number 1. Move number 2, we're going to do kickbacks. So we're here, we're gonna kick it back and in, hinged at the waist. Move number 3, we're gonna go cross, cross, up, up. Cross, cross, up, up. All right, the goal on those punches is to not move our hips, to just be twisting through the core. Okay, get ready for that wide squat. Grab your dumbbell, nice and tall. Here we go, toes are facing out. Squeezing, I want you to drive through the glutes on the way up. Squeeze the inner thighs. Core is engaged. Chest is tall. Amazing, you guys, great work, keep it up. This is our last round of moves. And we're gonna take a break. And then we're gonna do them all again. All right, now you know what they are. Rest, beautiful. Okay, kickbacks. So I'm gonna go a little lighter than my squats, obviously. If you're using the same weight for your squats as for your kickbacks, I'm gonna call you out and tell you need to go probably heavier on your squats. All right, upper arms are locked in, elbows are close. As we straighten, we're squeezing the back of the upper arm. Back is flat, core is tight. No swinging here. Again, stay in control, intention into every movement. Exhale as you straighten. You're almost there. And rest. Whew, okay. This might get a little too heavy, but we're gonna do our punches. So I like to ground myself into the floor. Little pelvic tilt, across, across, up, up. So we're staying strong and we're punching strong, but we're not snapping out the elbow, okay? Last move, and then we get a break. Oh, I'm feeling this in the shoulders. How about you guys? And in my core, a little bit in my legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Beautiful. Okay. Now is the time. Now's the time to assess your weights, see if you need something different. You know all of our moves, all right? We're gonna take a break. We're gonna do them all over again. So if you need to switch things out, now's the time to do it. Have some water, keep your body moving. You guys got this. All right, we're gonna do another round. We're gonna crush it. We've got about 8 seconds or so. Okay, squats first. Grab those weights. Get ready. Here we go. So after our squats, we have our reciprocating rows. All right, so I set it up this way so that you can push hard and you can go all the way through, because we're going from legs to upper body to core. So your legs are getting a little break in between, your arms are getting a break, your core is getting a break. So we can go from one move to the next, and we can go heavy. So push yourself, challenge yourself, rest. All right. Okay. Reciprocating rows. Here we go. Flat back. Remember, as one comes down, one comes up. But we're not shimmying through the shoulders. All right? Save that for the dance floor. Right now, we're trying to keep that upper body steady. You're just pulling the arms back through the shoulder blades. Rubbing in the rib cage. Rubbing in the rib cage. All right, there we have it. Now you know that this is a real workout, and I can't even say my words properly. Hugging in the rib cage. Rest is what I meant to say. Okay. Whew. Grab that dumbbell for our wood chops. Here we go. Switch. Nice. You got it. Core tight. Beautiful, you guys. Lock in those hips. Four, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Okay. Get your mat ready. We got a little break here, but we do have those chest flies coming up. First, though, is our lunge into our leg lift. I'm gonna grab a little bit lighter of a weight this time, but I am ready to go. Are we ready? We got 10 seconds. Make sure you've picked a weight that's challenged you, but remember, you can also do this move with no weight at all, and we can also do it without lifting our foot. Here we go. Lunge, hinge, lunge, hinge. That's it. Strong back, strong core, strong supporting leg. Beautiful, you guys. Good work. Keep pushing. Remember, we can be here, right? We can just kind of lean it forward, hinge forward without fully lifting that leg up in the air. Rest. All right. Hip up, chest fly. Take it down to the floor. Get ready. Here we go. Open and close. Squeezing the chest. I'm gonna go heavier. Squeezing the glutes. So here's a good time, you guys, to reassess partway through. If you're finding that that weight you picked isn't challenging you, stop and grab something heavier. Don't just keep going. Make it work. Make it work for your level. Change is when it's challenging. That's when the change comes into place. Rest. Beautiful. All right. We're gonna hold those weights overhead and march it out. Keep going. You got it. Remember, we got that 90 degrees. We're squeezing through the core. That's it, push. Hang in here. You can do it. There's a little break coming up right away. You got 8 seconds. Don't quit now. Rest. Beautiful. Okay. If you need a sip of water, take it. If you got a hot mess of weights going on like I do, and they're in your way, move them. We don't need our mat for this part. We're doing our lunge with our leg lift on the other side. I'm gonna get those weights ready. Move these out of my way so I don't kill myself. There we go. All right. So we have our lunge leg lift. We have our W curls, and we have our side leans, okay? All right, grab those weights. Other leg goes back. Here we go. Lunge, squeeze. So when I say squeeze, I'm talking about the glute on the supporting leg. The goal is to try to keep the heel going up towards the ceiling and not opening up the hip, keeping the chest facing the floor on that hinge. Lots of stability here. You're even working those muscles in the bottom of your foot. Rest. Nice. Okay, W curls. I'm gonna go up in weight. Ready? Here we go. Up, out, and lower. Try not to scrunch those shoulders up into your neck. Relax. Squeeze through the bicep. No body rocking. That's it. Come on. Push. If these aren't tough, I want you to go heavier because we got one more round to try these. And rest. Nice. Okay. Keep those weights if you can. Rib cage to hip. All right. Here we go. Squeeze, pull. Squeeze, pull. Nice. Awesome. That's it. Hug in the rib cage. Chest open. Don't let those shoulders cave forward. Nice, tall, long spine. Head up. We're almost there. Rest. Awesome. Okay, we got a little break. Next up, we're gonna hold our dumbbell here. We've got our wide squats. We've got our kickbacks. And then we have our punches, okay? Might grab a lighter weight for our punches. Maybe. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna have it handy. Just in case. Okay. Last section for this round. All right. Okay, we got about 8 seconds until we start again. So grab a quick sip of water, get that weight ready. I'm actually gonna go up. All right, wide squats, here we go. Let's do it. Because I'm only holding one, I'm gonna go up. Now, those arms are in front of us. So what can happen is we can do this. But I want you to fight to keep that chest and shoulders back into the set position, okay? Squeezing through the glutes. Strong. Squeezing through the quads, hamstrings. It's all working on this one. Inner thighs. Rest. Beautiful. Okay. Kickbacks. I'm gonna grab another. I'm gonna go heavier on this one too. All right. Controlled. Squeezing as you straighten. Chest facing the floor. Slight bend in the knees. You're only looking up if you need to check your own form or check my video. Otherwise, you are keeping that neck neutral. Okay? Nice. Push. Almost there. You got it. Rest. Woo. Okay. Punches. I'm gonna start here. Switch it out if I need to. Let's go. Locking in the hips. How do you lock in your hips? Little pelvic tilt. Slight bend in the knees. Pulling the hips slightly forward, squeezing the glutes, hugging in the rib cage. Yep, that's my cue. I'm noticing that my shoulders are coming up into my neck. So I'm gonna go a little lighter. Rest. Beautiful. You guys do the same. Okay, we've got a break, our longer break. Let's take it. Reorganize your weights if you're messy like me, because I don't want you to trip on them. Grab water. Make sure you have every weight you need. We are doing all these moves again, but this is our last and final round, okay? So I went up a little bit last round. I'm gonna try to stick with those weights, but then I have other options here in case I need to drop down right away. I don't wanna have to be going off looking for more weights. Okay, we're almost there. All right, get your stuff ready. We're gonna start with squats first, last and final round. Let's crush it. Here we go. All right. Pressing the knees out as you come down, squeezing on the way up. Chest is staying tall. You got it. We're almost there. Keep pushing. 5 seconds. Come on. Rest. Nice. Okay. Reciprocating rows. Hinge at the waist. Here we go. Elbows close. Squeezing through the back. Core is tight. Beautiful. Nice. Push, push. Don't quit, you guys. You need a little break. Take it. And then right back at it. If you need to drop down and wait, do that too. Rest. Nice. Okay, we got our wood chops. Here we go. Up, across, up, across. So I'm twisting through my core, not my hips. All right, my hips are locked. I'm squeezing my glutes. I've got a slight bend in my knees. I've got a slight pelvic tilt. That's it. If you need to, you can just clasp your fists here. Lose your weight. Rest. Okay. We got a little break. We're doing our lunge with our leg lift, and we have our chest flies in the hip up position. And then we have our marching with our dumbbells overhead. Okay? All right. We got about 8 seconds. Get into position. Are you ready? Here we go. Down and hinge. Down and hinge. Don't rush through this. I want you to really focus more on your form. Make sure on that lunge you're coming back up nice and tall. Nice. Keep it going. Forget to breathe. Give me one more. Nice. All right. Take it to the floor. We're gonna give those, well, actually we're not giving those legs a break. Okay, ready? Because we're going into our hip hop. All right. I want you right from here. Squeeze through that chest. I want you to think about squeezing the glutes. The core is strong. The quads are strong. You got this. Press. Exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Keep it going. Like you're hugging a big tree. One more. Nice. All right, bring it down gently. Come on up to your feet. Move these out of your way. We got our overhead punches, or sorry, overhead marches. So I dropped down in weight on my shoulders because I was finding that I was really starting to push up into my neck. I'm actually feeling quite tight in my neck today, so I don't want to overdo it. All right, let's pick up the pace a little. Still keeping that 90 degrees, squeezing through the core. Rest, beautiful. Okay. We don't need our mat anymore, so I'm gonna move mine out of the way. We're gonna do our lunge, leg lift on the other side. Then we have our W curls for our biceps. And then we have our side leans. All right, so make sure you got the right weights that you need. You got about 20 seconds to get your stuff together. A little sip of water. All right, last 10 seconds. Start getting ready. Okay, ready? Here we go. Lunge, lift, lunge, and lift. Lean forward on the lift. We're trying to get the chest towards the floor. That's it. Don't bring your weights forward here. Just keep them down, close to your body. Make sure you come up nice and tall. Give me one more lift. Beautiful. Okay, grab your weights for your W curls. Last set of biceps. Here we go. Curl it up, open. Here too. Make sure those shoulders aren't shrugging up to your ears. Squeeze the biceps on the way up. Nice. You got it. Need a second to take it, but we're almost there. Take it back and release. Nice. Okay, side leans. I'm gonna keep these weights actually. Ready? Here we go. Lean it, center. Lean, center. I kind of like to pause in the center. It kind of like, or really slow down. It kind of like stops me from doing this. Squeeze and pull. Almost there. One more other side. Rest. Beautiful. Okay. My gosh, you guys, we got one more round to go. 3 moves. That's it. All right. So wide squats, I'm gonna stick with the heavy weight that I grabbed last time. Kickbacks, I'm gonna stick with the heavier weight. I think to start, if I have to drop down, I will. Just gonna be mindful here. And then I'm gonna stick with my lighter weight for my punches. That's my goal. What's your goal? Did you make a goal? I hope you did. All right, we got about 10 seconds. Quick sip of water, grab that heavier weight. And get ready. Here we go, take it wide. All right, as we're coming up, we're driving through the inner thighs, squeezing through the glutes, not letting those shoulders cave forward. That's it. Beautiful, nice and tall. Squeeze those butts. Rest. Nice. Okay. Let's grab our weights for our kickbacks. Hinge down, elbows up. Let's go. Upper arms are steady. A lot of times I find we start bringing our shoulder into this move when we're trying to get really high. It's not about height, it's about extension and squeeze, okay? So just keep that in mind. Beautiful. Breathe through, we're almost there. Give me one more. Nice, all right. Put those weights down, unless you're using them for your punches. This is it, last move. Ground yourself into the floor. Punching, twisting through the core. No locking out the elbows, but strong arms. Upper body's tall. You got it. You got it. Let's go. Four, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna cool down. So I want you to grab one of your heavier weights that you have. All right, and we're just gonna let it pull that shoulder down. And we're gonna do some circles. And we're gonna go the other way. Nice, and then we're gonna carefully put it on the floor, switch sides. So this is one time I want you to let that weight pull your shoulder forward. And reverse. All right, let's put that weight down. Give yourself some arm circles here. And reverse. Pull that shoulder across, opening up the shoulder blade in the back. Oh, good work today, you guys. We hit it all. We got biceps, we got triceps. Open up the chest. We got chest, we got back, we got legs, we got glutes, we got core. Lots of shoulders. Bring it across. Make sure you guys take this time to stretch. Don't just end the video. Go right to the end. Stretching is such an important piece to working out. Interlock those fingers, press down, opening up the chest. And we tend to like rush through this part, skip this part, this in the warm-up. And those are the two things that are really important in helping you stay flexible, helping you not be so sore later, helping reduce, open it up, the risk of injuries. All those things are gonna matter when you take time to properly warm up and to stretch and cool down. All right, reach it overhead. You guys did amazing though today. You should be really proud of yourselves. We ended up picking up some heavier weights here, challenging ourselves. I love that. That's how we get better. So good. Okay, quick stretch for the legs. If you can't grab your foot here, you can always like grab the back of your sock or your pant. That's it. All right, bring that foot forward. We're gonna pull the toes up. We're gonna press this glute out, and as we pull these toes up, we should feel a good stretch up the back of the leg. Try to relax the quad though. Every time you exhale, I want you to think about sitting deeper into this stretch. Nice, come on up. Let's stretch the other side. If you need to hold on to something for balance here, do that. That's normal. Your legs are tired. They worked hard today. So they might not have a whole lot of balance left in them. And your foot too, right? I mentioned kind of in there that the bottom of the foot, all those stabilizer muscles are working to balance as we come up into that leg lift. All right, exhale, sit a little deeper. And those will get stronger with time too. Just keep working at it. All right, you guys, amazing job. Be sure to comment on the video if you chose to go a little heavier on weights and if you've pushed yourself, because I'd love to hear it so that I can cheer you on as well. And I will see you next time.